All right, hey boo, I got a little bit of time for my next person to come in. So aside from wanting to be a content creator and actually having a 9 to 5, I'm also an esthetician. I got about like three or four more people left. But anywho, I decided to just be like, F it for day 2. I'm not re-recording the thing that I actually wanted to talk about. And then I was pissed off this morning because editing and all that stuff was still giving me a headache. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put a whole bunch of complaining up here. I don't complain a lot anyway. And when I do complain, I'm just gonna keep it to myself because it's normally about me anyway. And just take into account the things that I can actually control. So if I can't figure out what's going on with editing right now, I'm just have to lay a rest and come back to it. Okay, now what I really want to say is I've created a burner account. And what I do with my burner account is I actually go and look at my faves. I look at my faves. I look at people I would normally like gravitate towards. And I also look at people who I actually find utterly cringy. But it's all in research to be like, what is that thing? What is their it factor? What allows them to amass an audience? Not even a large audience, just the audience that they have, whether it's like huge creators, micro creators, or whatever. Like, what is it that keeps people coming back? Just trying to see, like, what is that thing, right? Along with doing that, you start to come across all the videos where it's like, oh, YouTube is on easy mode, get in now. Or, oh, they lied to you, let me debunk so-and-so's channel, it's not on easy mode. Guess what? It's not easy, and it's not as hard as some people are making it out to be. Essentially, both camps are riding the wave of this term or title because that's what the algorithm is going to pick up, right? Because the fact of the matter is, the minute people started to get paid on YouTube, it ain't been easy. I'm older than YouTube. I remember when the people of YouTube actually put their video on YouTube. I remember when everybody was going crazy over Michelle Fawn or something like that, makeup girl. But she wasn't my introduction. My introduction to YouTube that actually was like, oh, I think this person is cool, and I watched them on a regular, was a woman, or then, oh, I guess we were young. Oh, that's wild. But yeah, a woman named, oh my God, Still Glamorous. And she had, was Still Glamorous was her channel, and she did makeup, and then Still Glamorous Mom, right? I remember when Jackie hit the scene. I remember when James Charles, Bretman, like I remember when all these people was coming through, Patricia Bright, and I even remember like Raven Elise's first videos, right? Once people started getting paid, YouTube ain't been easy. It has not been easy at all. And I don't understand how people fall into that trap. And some of them have fell into it like heavily. Because I see young creators up here. And when I mean young, I mean, it'd be like young girls or young women who are just turning 21, just turning 22. And I actually find their things entertaining. And I have a 16-year-old. So I'm like, this is somebody my child could look up to, right? They're already talking about, I've been doing this too long and it ain't got me nowhere. You barely got out of high school. You haven't lived a life. You haven't had time to just constantly do this thing. And I don't recommend anybody just do YouTube. Like, for sure, for me, it is a long-term situation because it's something that I have always wanted to do and I held myself back from doing for my own issues, right? And it's just a wild thing because if it was on easy mode, if it was so easy and you listen to everybody who was like, yeah, get in now, get in now, no, get your watch hours, get your people up and get them monetized, YouTube wouldn't pay nobody. If it was easy, if you actually take the time to look at people, look at your face, check out people, people who've been up here like forever. There are so many videos of people saying how it is not easy since people started getting paid. From the constant changing in what the criteria is, from brand deals slowing up, from the whole music thing of like, they can't play music because of copywriting and like, what is it, epidemic sound comes out, like all these things our faves have been navigating. And along the way, our faves have been telling us it ain't easy. It's not for the weak. Like, don't make this your life because it will drive you crazy, constantly checking stats, constantly comparing yourself. Like, guess what, y'all? The internet ain't a real place. It is not a real place. They show us what they want us to see. I think it's reality TV, quite frankly. These people show us what they want us to see. Do I hope that, the people that I love to watch, that I get inspiration from, that I see my reflection in, do I hope they're actually like really nice people in real life? Yes, yes, I do. Do I root for them? Yes, yes, I do. But I have seen them go up and down. And even the people who I have like recently found, I'll go back to their stuff. And without fail, there are times they have taken breaks. There are times that they just, did not inform their audience and just disappeared, and rightfully so. Because they got to a point where they were like, yo, this is taking a huge toll on me. This cannot be like my life. This just can't be my life. Right? And then that was the rise also of like, okay, making video drop schedules and all this stuff. It ain't easy. And a lot of the people who, they had their viral moment, a lot of them you don't even see anymore because the thing they went viral for, that is not even the thing they wanted to be known for. But now they got to keep up this tomfoolery because that's what bringing them money. And then there's the creators who are like, that was this phase in my life. Now I'm moving on to this phase in my life. And they hoping that their audience grows with them. And they know they're going to lose some people. None of it is easy. It's literally the algorithm of life. Literally the algorithm of life. And all you can really do is vet people. I know personally for me, I don't listen to anybody I really haven't seen like their complete come up in a way. Okay, one of my goals is to get to a point where I have like enough videos, followers, and whatever to take one of Raven's mom's coaching courses, Miss Tony. Then there's Erin on Demand. I remember her in college doing her YouTube videos. And I even remember when she started to pick out like the colors and branding and stuff for her whole like business. I remember when Modern Millie first came out, and oh my God, they wrote a book, Think Media. I remember that. Like, those are reputable people that I would recommend anybody listen to, for sure. Anybody, because no, it's not easy. They will tell you it's not easy. They will tell you you got to be consistent. They will tell you you need to be a good storyteller. They will tell you all the things that it takes to keep people, to actually keep the audience that wants to be kept, to solve people's problems, to be relatable. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. Like, I don't think people like get it. This is literally how some people, and it's wild, but this is literally how some people get their fix of community. Now we know there are people out there who are like take that parasocial situation way overboard. But at the end of the day, the people that we watch, the people that we constantly gravitate towards, they have a knack for letting us into their lives or into whatever their endeavor is and making us feel comfortable with them. They have a knack for getting us to trust them. That's what the game is about. Yeah, I want to make money, for sure. I don't want YouTube to be my life. I want it to integrate into my life. I've had enough hardship. I want ease. I want to do something that actually sparks something in me. And for a lot of the issues that I got going on, doing YouTube is the way that I'm like coming out of that. So are you gonna do it or not? Like, that's it. It doesn't matter. And honestly, this ain't even like no inspirational talk. It's just like, are you gonna put up or shut up? Are you going to put up or shut up? Because you could watch all the gurus, read all the books, try to figure out how to hack this and hack that. But at the end of the day, you are you. And you need to do what is going to work for you. That is not going to allow you to burn out. That is not going to allow you to have a mental breakdown or just even just back away altogether. Figure it out. Figure it out. And this is from somebody who got severe ADHD, who can't plan shit. But I know this thing is the thing that's going to help me overcome anxiety, get me out of my comfort zone, because either like anxiety keeps you in the future, depression keeps you in the past. YouTube is allowing me to be present in this moment. It is allowing me to actually be able to do something and then look back and be like, oh, okay, you actually did do that. YouTube for me is an extension of my therapy. So giving up is not an option, because giving up means giving up on myself. And if you're just getting in the game, take a step back. Like I said, you're like 21, 22, 23. Chill out. Chill. There's money out there. It's going to come. It is going to come. And also, a lot of the people who are like, oh, it's not easy, it's not easy, it's not easy. They're definitely much older people. They're like, it took me this to climb, to do this, to get monetized, or I've been up here for 5 years and I ain't monetized yet. Then maybe you should take a step back and have somebody maybe analyze your stuff. Reach out to somebody who you think is reputable and have them audit your thing. I got literally a handful of videos. That's it. And while I'm putting myself out here to fail like hard, fail fast, and figure it out quick, I'm still in the background figuring out, once I get stable, once I have that structure, these are the things that I'm putting out and this is how it's going to go. Because honestly, I definitely think YouTube is heading toward like TV series. Like, for sure. Like, that's what I see in my mind. I really feel like YouTube is going to go in the way of just like Law and Order. You could pick up any episode of Law and Order and it's like you've never missed a beat. You don't have to go back to the beginning and figure out what's going on or anything, because it's the same format, different characters, and you may learn new information, get new insight on something. But that structure, that foundation of like these episodes that keep you coming back, where you don't necessarily have to go binge someone's videos from like when they first started to now. So either you gonna shit or get off the pot. And I definitely know I need to stop cursing, but that's it. Either you down for it or you not down for it. There is no blueprint. People can tell you what they did, tell you potentially how to plan episodes. But if you legitimately don't do the research, what does it matter? You don't do the research and then you don't apply it. What does it matter? You just up here pissing yourself off because you ain't got a brand deal and you ain't got monetized yet. What's the point? So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My person should be here in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. And y'all have a good one. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.